feeling?
I'm feeling good. It feels good to be back out on the court with the guys practicing each day. I've been back out here for about 3 days now, so each day has been better than the last.
So you did some workouts too. Before you got back into practice, were you starting to feel like when did you get your strength back?
So it began like midway through last week. I started doing a little bit of some agility work, and then I started getting in here doing some individual just workouts like basketball stuff, just to get my feel, my rhythm back.
You were making such an impact on this team defensively in January. How hard has it been to kind of sit out during this stretch where the defense has kind of fallen off and there's nothing you can really do about it?
It's definitely been tough, just watching the game. Some of them I couldn't travel to, and even just being here, it was kind of tough to watch, seeing my guys go through that. I just felt like if I was out here, I could have helped at least a little bit in the minutes that I got, whether it was a lot or a little. But I feel like I could have been out there and helped, so it was kind of tough to watch this stretch.
Is there a certain game you're aiming to get back for at this point?
No, we just stacking good days. I'm just doing whatever the trainers tells me, and I'm back ready. But whenever we're clear to go,
You personally feel 100%? Like if you needed to play tomorrow, you think you could?
Yes, because today, I feel like today I had a pretty good day at practice. Today was one of my better days out of the 3 that I did participate in practice. So I would say if it was up to me, yes.
So you're the coach?
If it was up to me, I'm clear, I'm ready to go.
Can you walk us through the day you got hurt and when you realized that it was not something minor? You're going to be out for a while?
Yes, so I realized it after I had shot the free throw and ran back on defense, because when I walked to the free throw line, I was already limping, so I knew something was wrong, but I just didn't know where the pain was coming from exactly. But then when I took that second fall, that's when I realized what it was, and that was my first time being in that much pain. I knew it was something serious because that was my first serious injury out of all my years of playing. So I knew that second fall, I knew that I couldn't put my foot down, I couldn't walk on it, and
Was the fall a result of just your life giving out on you? Is that sort of what happened, the second one?
Yeah, the second one, it was just I couldn't, after I had kind of tripped over a camera guy, and I just couldn't get up after that. I couldn't put no pressure on my right foot.
Can you describe, I guess, the level of pain you were in? Can you think of anything maybe, that
I couldn't walk. I couldn't feel my toe. That's what I was yelling to the trainer. I was just like, I can't feel my toe. I can't feel my toe. Like, I just couldn't. My whole foot was just like in pain, tingling, and I just couldn't walk on it. I had to get help back to the training room.
What level of participation have you been doing these last couple days? Is it ramped up? Yeah, I guess what types of drills did you get
so
into?
each day is ramped up, and our main focus was just to get me back for the scout possessions, whether that just the 5-on-5 simulating the game. That was the goal, to get me back. So I miss out on the drill here and there just to make sure that I'm ready come game time, because although it's not 100% healed, but it's getting better, but there's still pain that I'm playing through, so we try to limit as much as I do, just so I make sure I'm ready come game time.
How did you think you were playing and helping the team at the time you got there?
So what's crazy is at the time, I didn't realize how much I knew I was coming in and making an impact, but I didn't know how much of an impact defensively it was, and even offensively, just with the offense flowing smoothly. At the time, I didn't realize it, but just sitting out and getting a different perspective from it, I can see. So I'm very excited to get back.
Wearing the boot and kind of being off your feet for a while, did you put on any weight that you had to take off, or was it, were you able to stay in shape, basketball shape, even though you weren't practicing every day and going through a normal routine?
Yeah, what's crazy is I was actually still able to maintain my shape and even my conditioning. Like, I was working with Coach Snides, and he even told me, he had me run a little monitor to see how I was doing, and I've been doing pretty good, even though I haven't been actually playing. Like, I've still been lifting. I did everything I could on my one leg, so I made sure I keep my shape.
I mean, like when you first got up and down the floor, no extra huffing and puffing or anything. You feel ready to go?
Feel ready to go, because that's why it was key to get those few workouts in before I got back, to make sure my wind was still there, and even a little bit of conditioning here and there.
The bench was such a strength before you got hurt. I guess, was it that sort of, floor general that was missing? I guess all these weeks with you being out, like that, because you guys have been subbing in together and it's been a little bit more cohesive, and now it's, I guess, gotten a little bit wonky.
Yeah, you could say that the bench mob did kind of, well, I won't say that it went backwards. It was just, you could tell that it was missing a certain piece. Not that I'm just the answer to everything. But you know, when you got that piece that's missing, you know, it works so well. It works well together. But when there's one piece missing, you know, it's just might be a little rocky road. But we getting back. We're getting back.
Sure.